Marco Silva certainly can't be accused of not warning his Fulham players about the threat of Manchester United's main man. In the build-up to Friday's Premier League curtain raiser at Old Trafford, the Cottagers' boss made sure to adequately describe the threat posed by a man who, and this is official, created more chances than any other player in Europe's top 5 leagues last season. Bruno Fernandes, Silva said, is a top player. The Manchester United captain, a footballer who can score, create and decide a match in any moment of the game, via Beanieman Sports. As the new campaign kicked off in the Northwest, however, Fernandes failed to get his name on the scoresheet or even produce a first assist of the season. He certainly should have succeeded in the former department. Denied twice by Fulham goalkeeper Bernd Leno. But as the visitors pressed high in search of a late, coupon-busting winner, Fulham allowed Fernandes to do what Marco Silva was so wary of. Bruno Fernandes plays key role in Manchester United winner. After spinning Tom Kearney out of the game, the Red Devils skipper was given the space and time to pick a pass that would lay the foundations for Joshua Zirkzee's 87th-minute winner. We know that Manchester United are very strong when the game gets stretched, Silva tells DAZN Portugal. They can break the game with the players who have Bruno's ability to also serve the front players. Fernandes' intelligent pass into the center of the pitch found Joshua Zirkzee. And with Fulham's midfield caught in transition, Zirkzee rolled the ball out wide, drifted into the box, stuck out a leg and converted a driven cross from fellow substitute Alejandro Garnacho. In addition to Fernandes, Silva also highlights the strength in depth at Erik ten Hag's disposal as Man United avoided a repeat of those opening day, Old Trafford defeats against Swansea City, Crystal Palace and Brighton. United managed to bring on fresh players who made an impact in the game, Silva says. Fernandes freed up to pull the strings by Zirkzee's introduction. And after that, Bruno can serve the way he knows how. Ten Hag, meanwhile, was delighted to see fellow Dutchman Zirkzee mark his first appearance in that iconic home shirt with a very well-taken goal. In the absence of Rasmus Højlund, the pressure is on Zirkzee to hit the ground running. And the £35 million former Bologna talisman has certainly done that. One game, one goal for Joshua Zirkzee. It is very good for a striker to come into Manchester United and to score the winning goal in his first game, Ten Hag tells the club's official website, Zirkzee avoiding the same misfortune that befell Højlund against Brighton back in 2023. Remember last season when Rasmus Højlund, in his first Old Trafford Premier League game, scored a goal and were all waiting on the halfway line with VAR. After 2 minutes they came to the conclusion the ball was over the line for a goal kick. It took too long and we were so frustrated. We are very happy for Zirkzee. It is very pleasing and we are very happy with him. It is also encouraging and it will give him courage and belief, and for the fans. It is a very good start. Ten Hag has been vocal in his belief that Zirkzee, labeled the best in the world when it comes to linking the play, can bring something different to United's frontline. He has some attributes we didn't have. Straight away he showed that, Ten Hag adds. He is very good in his linking up and combinations and we have some good ball-playing offensive players. They can take benefit from this. But he has to arrive in the box. He has to arrive in the box and score goals. He did, and the winner is very pleasing for everyone. Man United are set to step up their pursuit of PSG midfielder Manuel Ugarte in the coming days, sources have told Football Insider. Speaking on the latest edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, senior correspondent Pete O'Rourke revealed that Ugarte, 23, remains the top target for United and they are pushing to reach an agreement with PSG as talks advance over a deal. Sources say the midfielder has given the green light for the move after Luis Enrique told him he has no place in his plans for the upcoming season. However, the French outfit's asking price remains a sticking point in the deal and United have been forced to consider other options. Erik ten Hag is prioritizing the signing of a new defensive midfielder this summer to replace the aging Casemiro, following his disappointing displays last season. Man United pushing to sign Manuel Ugarte as big money spending spree continues. United have already landed 4 incoming deals this summer, with big money spent on the likes of Joshua Zirkzee and Matthijs de Ligt, but Ten Hag is still keen to add to his squad. Casemiro's performances towards the end of last season raised red flags for United's coaching staff, and a long-term replacement has become a priority this summer. However, they have so far failed to reach an agreement for any of their top targets in his position and remain locked in negotiations with PSG over Ugarte. Sources say the French champions are demanding upwards of £50 million for the defensive midfielder despite telling him he is free to leave. The midfielder has been on United's radar since his impressive spell at Sporting CP and remains highly rated despite a mixed spell in France. The defensive midfielder played 37 games last season after making the £51 million move to PSG in the summer of 2023, and they are now looking to break even on their investment.